Yo. What is up, guys? Freight Train Roll here today. It is my first video in a true video that I have it to say on my phone. Anyway, just letting you guys know, I use an app that I found on Google Play, the Google Play Store. It is really good. I have to admit, it is really good. And it actually works really well on my phone, even though it runs it pretty slowly. But it runs pretty good. At least. I don't even know. But yeah, the reason why I can't access my computer is because, one, I don't even know what to do with my phone stuff. And two, it is the reason why I'm doing this on my phone is to actually talk about something. Anyway, just to let you guys know, I am actually trying to get myself in the works with a couple of other famous Sonic fans out there, like Corporate456 or Tails Channel, and I do have a big dream, I have to admit. And it's gonna be a while before I even take care of business with them. So, yeah. Anyway, here is some big news and another channel update that I have. It's another channel update, by the way. I forgot to mention that. That's my fault, and I'm still working on the kinks on some things. Anyway, the Sonic fan game that I'm working on, Sonic Rush Core, is I don't know. It's under hiatus now. I'm putting it under hiatus because of reasons. One, I don't have the correct skills and knowledge to actually create a good fan game. Two, I don't have any help by anyone who is willing to make these fan games, or my fan game in general. And three, it's just simply hard. So instead, what I'm gonna do, instead of just working on it right now, I'm gonna put it under hiatus. But another thing that I plan on doing is actually a Sonic Rush soundtrack. I have been working on how to make one and exactly how to do it. But I'm actually thinking about working on a new fan game. One of the most unique fan games I have ever thought of. It's a 2D Sonic racing game that the objective is you race on foot. And it's a foot racing game like Sonic R, but you're racing in point to point. The game is similar to Sonic Rivals. If you don't know what that is, that's a PSP on-foot racing game. You get the idea. But this game has no bosses. Instead, you're racing on foot with up to 4 players. There are 4 racers on one stage. There are 4 opponents. There are 4 characters in one stage. All 4 characters will be placed in one stage to race against each other on one map. There are 3 different sections for each character. There's different sections for each zone, aka acts. These acts are representing different sections of the stage. First act is the starting act, or the first part of the race. If you finish at least first, on that stage, you will be able to move on to the second act, and the last place will be eliminated from that race. The second act is the middle, basically in the middle. There isn't really second to last. There's only 3 acts. There's 3 sections. Section 2 is where you have only 3 racers left, and a lot of 2 or more opponents left, and yourself. Finish first in that one, and you have a one-on-one dash to the finish line, a one-on-one dash to the goal ring. In the very last part of the very last section, which is actually really really interesting because it's actually inspired by Sonic Runners, but with a little racing twist to it, which is pretty interesting. What do you think if it's interesting or not? This fan game will have up to 7 zones and a boss race. The boss race is where you can unlock a new character. This character is unlocked through beating their boss race or rival race. Rival races are also a feature that you can access. These rival races are in between. Rival races are basically in between zones. If you win all 3 zones, you enter a rival act. Rival acts are very unique. These rival acts right before a boss race or a boss race. Rival races are before a boss race, depending on how good you do. If you do really good, you actually will more likely get more likely instead of getting a boss, you get a rival first, then a boss. However, if you don't do that well, if you beat certain characters, you unlock that stage. So that's basically the next fan game that I'm working on, called Sonic Dash. It's actually called Sonic Foot Racers, or Sonic on Foot. Sonic R Foot Racing, or I'm trying to think of a good name, but not Sonic Dash. It's actually thinking about something unique. If you guys have any ideas of the name, give me the name of the game that I did in the description below. More fan game ideas will be introduced along the way, and I'll see you guys next week. Well, probably tomorrow because I'll be working on some things. But yeah, probably more likely next week. Not on Wednesday. Today is the day that I introduce a very big schedule. Before I go, I'm going to introduce the schedule for this week. Today is the channel update, obviously. Tomorrow is more news and more ideas for Sonic fan games that you might be interested in making. And if you got any ideas, I actually will be featured in the next day. It's called Sonic Fan Game Idea Friday. Though I won't be here in the morning, I will be here sometime in the afternoon or at noon. Sometime in the afternoon, sometime around noon, afternoon-ish, so you'll understand. Probably evening, but it's sometime around that time range. And that's basically all I have for this week. Next week, we'll have more news after Friday. After the last video on Friday, this Friday, next week, on the last video of this week, which is Friday, you'll be able to know when the next few videos will be coming out. As for now, I bid you farewell. Peace out. Don't forget to subscribe. This is FTR signing out.